What is good everyone, Magnus Bulkan here, and now we're actually going to be doing a reaction video. We're going to be reacting to Greg Doucette reacting to me. Yeah, he basically reacted to my video about my bad experience with starting to train as a bodybuilder in a very early age, like all of the downsides that came with it. It's going to be interesting to see the reaction that he made about me. And a funny story, okay, so it's not really funny, but during my workout session I noticed that yeah, he made a video about me, which caused me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm like super cool and took it chill. I kind of like freaked out. I was like, oh damn, that's sick. When I was doing like my working sets of bicep curls and all that, I didn't even feel the muscles just because all the blood was rushing to my head, just because I was so excited and all that. So that was pretty funny. Wasn't too concentrated during the rest of that workout. I probably could have just gone home and the workout would have had the exact same results on my body, but oh well. Let's now react to the video, but before that, let's just get a nice little low calorie snack. Okay, I promise that worked way better in my head. Yeah, so here we got some popcorn. Going to enjoy this while reacting to the video, so let's get into it.
Coach Greg, and today we're going to be going over what teenagers need to know when they get into bodybuilding. Magnus Bulkan made a video called How Bodybuilding Ruined My Life.
You know, oh shit. So it's pretty like funny hearing my name and hearing him talk about me. But I won't stop every time he does that though, because then this video is going to be pretty boring. So let's continue. So I did a long and horrible cut, and unfortunately that resulted in me getting anorexia, just because yeah, I didn't know when to stop.
He took it too far and became anorexic, was eating in too large of a calorie deficit, wanted desperately to get abs, and did so at all costs. Let me tell you right now, enough is enough when you do not have energy.
I definitely didn't have a lot of energy back then. Yeah, it's been a lot of years, but I'm pretty sure that my daily calorie intake was around like 500 calories, and that's not even joking. Like, I lost weight super fast. I think I ate a bowl of oatmeal for lunch, and I ate a small portion of dinner, yeah, whatever the family was making, and that was literally my daily diet for many months. So obviously I didn't have energy at all. My main goal in life was just to see my abs, and since I hadn't really developed them from training, they were still like super tiny. So even though I had a low body fat percentage, they didn't really pop out the way that I wanted them to do.
Not only that, you're constantly exposed with the best possible bodies on social media. You start to think that it's normal to look like a Gymshark athlete. It is not. Just because you see so many people looking like that doesn't mean it's easy. And even if you get it, you're not going to be happy. You are not going to be happy just because you look a certain way.
You know, I kind of look at getting a nice physique the same as becoming a millionaire. Don't think that getting a nice six-pack or getting like a nice physique is going to make you, or yeah, just going to fix everything in your life, because for sure it's going to help. It's going to help with your confidence, which I definitely think, but it won't make you happy. Just something to think about, you know, like getting a physique, money and all that definitely isn't everything.
Your confidence comes from within. It does not come from how you look. You could be the best looking, best built person on this planet and still have no self-esteem or self-confidence. He started going to the gym and training 7 days a week, 2 to 3 hours a day, overtraining, doing too much, and he didn't get the results he was looking for. Of course he didn't. People nowadays think if you don't put on 20 pounds of muscle in a year that you're doing it wrong. Trust me, it is not normal to make the kind of transformations you see on social media. 1 in a million can do it.
I definitely agree that social media sets some, yeah, unrealistic expectations as to what you can achieve. But in my circumstance as well, I did actually like do a lot of stuff wrong. As he said, I overtrained, I worked out way too much. I didn't allow my body and my muscles to recover, to build back up. So yeah, definitely could have seen a lot better progress. But I've learned from those mistakes, and it has just forced me to become more educated in the field of, yeah, building muscle and all that. So I can't really be mad about it, you know, because yeah, every situation that we've been in, it's going to help us in some way or another, because it's going to give us a new perspective. It's going to make us step out of our comfort zone and just, yeah, try to grow in any aspects in life, really.
So he became obsessed with the gym. It's all he thought about. It's all he cared about. Became a loner. His friends weren't doing what he did, so didn't want to hang out with them.
I was around 13 years old, maybe even a bit younger, so yeah, it was normal to work out, to strength train and all that at that age.
It became an obsession, and it's all he thought about.
Yeah, and I think like during this lockdown situation, at least one good thing that has come from it is that me, and as well a lot of other people who's generally just been obsessed with working out, has just realized that okay, there's more stuff to life. And even though I enjoy working out, and I will definitely do it, and I have some big plans in the future regarding working out and sharing my progress on YouTube and all that, I'm still glad that this lockdown has taught me one thing, and that is that it's definitely a lot more to life than just hitting PRs and getting new veins and being shredded and gaining more muscle, even though it's a big part of it and it is pretty fun.
I don't see it as a chore. I don't see it as an obsession. I see it as something that helps me to have a good time. I still have friends. I still go out. I still do all the normal things that other people do.
That's exactly how it should be. Well formulated, Greg. It should just improve your life. It shouldn't take away from it. It shouldn't make you be a loner. It shouldn't make you hate your body. It should, yeah, just improve your life in every aspect. And it didn't for me, and I know that it doesn't do that for a lot of people. A lot of people actually become like more self-aware and more, yeah, just dissatisfied with their bodies just because they keep comparing themselves to a lot of people on social media. And social media, even though it's like a very big cliche, it's because it's true. When we see all of these insane bodies, especially at our age or even younger and stuff, that does affect us to some extent. It's a huge problem in today's society, in my opinion.
You may not have the best genetics. Your friends or your Gymshark athletes that you're watching, maybe they look better than you. They're stronger than you. They're deadlifting 700 pounds as teenagers. And you can't. You're deadlifting 200. You're like, why? Just worry and focus on yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people.
I like that the editor just like found random pictures of my Instagram account and put them on screen. It's pretty funny. And most people can always point out flaws in themselves, but they're not so good at pointing out what's better with themselves. So
stop focusing on the things that you're not good at
still
and focus on what you are good at. Yeah, you don't have a great chest. Stop worrying about improving your chest. Be happy that you actually have good arms. Oh, you have great
exactly, it's all just like a matter of perspective, the way you look at things. You might have a shitty chest, but instead of like just thinking about that all the time and making that affect how you feel, just acknowledge it and accept it, and then focus on, yeah, the things that are good about you, which are so many people are bad at seeing good things about themselves.
Stop comparing yourself to others. If you keep comparing yourself to other people, you will never be satisfied, no matter how good you get.
Facts. And that's not only about the body, that's about how you look, your face, that's your career. Just focus on being better than your previous self. That's so crucial.
Not going to be enough. No matter how amazing you become, you will not be satisfied. You get your six-pack and now you're unhappy with your arm size. Oh, I'm not as big as I want it to be. You add the...
Exactly. It's like, it's not about what's bad with you, it's your mindset. If you have that mindset that something is bad, and once you get this certain thing, either it's a six-pack or bigger arms, then you're going to be happy. You aren't. It's not your arms or the six-pack which is the problem, it's your mindset, because you're always going to find things about yourself which you're not going to like. So instead of trying to improve them and don't address the real problem, which is the mindset, address the mindset.
You're never going to be 100% satisfied, so stop thinking that there is an end goal. There is no end goal. The journey is the goal.
So if you're someone who's...
Once you stop making the gains that you once had, you're not going to like it as much. It's easy to like the gym when you're getting stronger every single week.
If you progress fast in the gym, then you're going to have a fun time when you're comparing yourself to your previous self and seeing that you have improved. That's literally the sickest feeling out there. So yeah, that's how to enjoy the gym, just making progress and yeah, just having something to look back at so that you can compare your current self to your previous self.
It's easy to enjoy a diet when you're getting leaner every week. What's hard is to continue doing something that you love when you can no longer make the improvements.
Yep, even though I'm still pretty young, I'm only 19, I've literally had years of stagnation. I was stuck on a 60 kilo bench press for a year, and that's with consistent training. Going to the gym 6 days a week, training a push-pull leg split. I was stuck on 60 kilos on the bench press, and I've been stuck for many other times as well. And that's when training is not enjoyable, or at least not so enjoyable, when you're not seeing that gradual progress because you're stuck. It's just important to train smart, eat smart, and recover enough. That's also really important to make sure that you see progress, because that's when you're really going to enjoy gym.
Do not take PEDs, especially if you're a teenager. Ridiculous. You're already young. You already have enough testosterone. You're already going to make gains.
Like, it's so crazy. I've talked with teens, and I've seen teens on social media asking me about advice in regards to steroids and stuff, and like, it's just blowing. Like, you haven't even trained for years, so you don't know your potential, and even that, you're not even doing things properly. You're not training properly, you're not eating properly. So you could literally, in some cases at least, see just as good progress if you were to just actually nail down your nutrition, nail down your workout, nail down your recovery. And if you were just going to do just a basic split and just not really care about sleep and nutrition and hop on juice, then you would probably see the same results. Just don't, and rather focus on figuring out how you can optimize your natural potential in terms of dieting, nutrition, and recovery.
If you're natural and you can make gains for over 10 years straight, take that journey. Trust me, it is better to make slower gains for a longer period of time than to make dramatic gains all of a sudden and then no longer make gains after that, or even lose them.
It really sucks getting weaker or plateauing in the gym if you're putting like your entire life into working out. It really sucks then. So it's always better to just see slow and steady progression. That's why I advocate to do a slow and steady lean bulk as well, or main gain, at least compared to dirty bulk. Don't do that. Leave it in the comments below if you have a story you want to share, as I've said.
The comparison game ruined my senior year of high school and isolated me from my friends and social life. Hearing you talk about your struggles has helped me so much, and I thank you for that. Anyone reading this needs to know that you are you, and that's cookbook awesome. Great.
Yeah, man, I'm so glad to get comments like that on that video, because that was what I wanted to achieve with that video. It always helps feeling like you're not alone going through something, you know, so I'm really glad that I made that video.
You yourself, with certainty, are your own worst critic. No one else is going to criticize you as much as you're going to criticize yourself, and frankly, your opinion is the only one that freaking matters. Why do you care what other people are saying?
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I think I said that quote right, but it's true. If you think you're ugly and look horrible, then you are. But if you don't, you literally aren't, because it's all subjective. So just remember that.
What matters is what you're saying, what you're telling yourself. When you're by yourself, when you're alone at night, do you think of yourself as a good person? Do you like yourself? Are you a quality, decent human being that you're proud of?
I'm just really happy right now, because the message that I wanted to spread with that video, Greg has been able to spread that message, and he's done it really well as well.
Don't listen to the haters, the negative people that are telling you that you're not good enough. You are good enough.
It's the haters that is always the most depressed, the most insecure, and the most hateful human beings in the end. So you don't want to be like them, so why the heck should you take their opinion? Just ignore it. Block it out.
Ended it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IB Pro.
Shout out to his cookbook and all that. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Shout out to Greg for spreading such an important message, and needs to be talked about more. I'm going to do that. Hopefully I can help some people out. So hopefully you're going to stick through the channel as well. Please subscribe if you haven't. That would mean a lot. And look forward to some sick and upcoming content, because this is just beginning. Shout out to Greg again, and my name has been Magnus Bulkan. If you liked the video, please like the video, but if you didn't like the video, dislike it and tell me what I can improve on in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna go and get some steps in because I'm pretty lazy. Bye!